products, it's been, again, on par. I think there should be some consigned numbers that you have to achieve. So that's our reps are doing. And medical device company own the inventory until it's used in a case. Again, you mentioned this already. And if anything happens or if it's used, right, it's going to be recorded in the system and you're going to start payment process. It's going to starting. If product expires or damaged, something happens, that's the medical device company's cost. So they're going to take the product back and we'll replace it without any charge. If products are missing, that's also, again, sometimes happening, but that's also, again, medical device is going to refill by reconciliation of the products. So that's really earnest. Again, does that sound like a true to your center as well for the stents and balloons?
Yeah, and that's pretty much the way we work it here. And you know, the nice part about that is, you know, we have neighboring hospitals that, you know, fortunately some of the companies we use, we all use. And there's been, you know, cases where the rep will just fly over to one of those hospitals, take it out of their consignment, bring it over to us, and the rep does all the legwork. So it's worked out great for us.
Right. So that's our rep. Basically, medical device reps are doing it. And do you also track how many products on the shelf with your inventory system as well?
Yep. You know, we have a par level, and we have real time numbers. So, you know, I can just bring it up, and you know, it should show. And we do audits, and I'll bring up one item number. I'll call up the OR. Hey, you should have 7 of these. Do you? And they'll say, yes, we do. Or they might say, hey, we're one off, but there was also a procedure today, or whatever. But we do internal audits throughout the year.
Yep. Okay. Great.
Sorry, I'm going to just take you one step back. So the other part we're trying to get is just level of happiness or satisfaction with your current coronary med device supplier. And I think this is fine if we ask you who you use. Who is your primary med device supplier?
Well, we have 2 major players, Medtronic and Boston Scientific.
Got it. Okay. And would you say, as far as a kind of a satisfaction level of with each one of those vendors from 1 to 10, what would you put in there compared to other vendor relations? Yeah,
I'll probably say between those 2, and they basically rate out the same. Probably 8. Okay. The one nice thing about both those companies is the longevity of their reps, which is always nice. You know, you get a lot of these companies that have constant turnover. I can say that I know the Medtronic and the Boston Scientific reps that have called on us. They've each been with them, you know, close to 8 years, which is a pretty long time in medical sales. But there's a real comfort level there when there isn't any turnover.
Got it. And when you say 8, is there what would it make them to get to 10? You just not want to give anybody a 10, or are there specific? Yeah,
you know, it's hard to give everyone a 10 or anyone a 10, but you know, 8 is a really high compliment. And if anything, that the other 2 is really pretty much comes down to pricing. You know, the way we look at it is, you know, there's a lot of money being made in healthcare, and you know, maybe just cut your margins a little bit. You know, instead of making $5 million, maybe make $4.5 million. You know, but that's just the way we think here. Huge margins on the sell side.
Interesting. So the spirit of which is tough for us, is in order to try to save and move down that economic chain and give you some and allow us some. The idea of that sounds right to you. Is that right? Okay. Maybe not. Okay. So that's 8 and 8. Got it. I'm just trying to think if there's. I mean, here's my hypothesis. I'll tell you right now, is that it's a industry where that industry has probably made a lot of money, but has also